Really great to be back at Finovate. It's a wonderful forum. It's an honor to be presenting. Kony Solutions has been around for 4.5 years, and our primary focus when we started was to solve the fragmented, ever-changing mobile marketplace. So what we did is we focused on a technology solution for that. That includes the Kony Platform. Now, the Kony Platform consists of a server component, a development studio, and all the channels you deploy your applications out to. What I've opened here is our Kony Studio. Over here on the left-hand side are your applications. I'm showing off our commercial banking, which I'll be showing you here shortly, as well as some of our other vertical apps that we have available. You're able to design and lay out your different forms by simply dragging and dropping widgets over there, and then being able to access platform-specific properties to make sure that your application behaves and looks the way you want it to. Out of the box, Kony does not go out and write its own UI layer. We actually bind to the native implementation. In addition, we've gone out in the native SDKs and added additional widgets to platforms where it doesn't exist, like the RIM BlackBerry platform. We go through that, and we can simply, after we've gone through and developed our application, can go through and say build. This is where you can see the power of the Kony platform. By simply selecting all channels from this single code base, I'm able to deploy native applications across multiple operating systems, including all different versions. I can go out and deploy mobile web all the way from WML 1.2 to HTML5. I have to be able to deploy tablet applications, both native and mobile, desktop applications, as well as kiosk applications and SMS. Very, very powerful. In addition to, in our studio, that we have built in a full Kony server, as well as emulators. Let me show you one of the emulators running right now. So here's the example of us running our, if this will wake up, our commercial banking application. So what I'm able to do here is be able to sign in and actually test the application just like I would any developer. I'm able to go in and sign in and be able to see all my alerts. Now this is completely configurable. What I'm going to be showing you here today is our commercial banking vertical application. What do I mean by that? That's a pre-built application that is designed and set up to be able to let you take it as is, configure it, brand it, and deploy it to market very quickly across all the platforms we support. Now let me switch over to the device and show you running on actual devices now. So here's that same one. I'm going to sign into this one here. As I'm signing in, I'm able to look and see that we're using all the native widgets here in terms of the virtual keyboard, all the different buttons, and all the different types of transitions that are here, showing how we're truly binding to the native capabilities. Once I've signed in here, I'll get to my alert screen. Now this is completely configurable, so I can choose to determine, do I want to go into my login screen, or my account screen, my alert screen. All right, let me change up here. Always have a backup. Finally got in. So I can go through here and be able to look at all my menu options. I can go into my wires. I can look at all my pending wires. Now all this is designed to work with your existing systems and rules, and we actually don't go and replace that. We actually bind and consume that. We have a very, very powerful data integration layer that can consume those services that you have for your commercial banking already existing today and bring it to the mobile channel. So I can go look at my pending wire transfers here and be able to approve them. Very simply and easily, and be able to go through the chain. So when your CFO or your CIO or your CEO are on the go, they can have complete access to all the information they need, whether it be on wires, whether it be in payments, looking at pending payments, being able to initiate new payments on the go, be able to do deposits. We do support remote deposit capture in the application, as well as any reports. So being able to look at any reports you need to do, whether it be your lockbox report, any other day-in cash reports, or anything like that on the go. Let me quickly show you here on the Android platform. Oh. As I'm signing in, you'll see here that, again, we're using all the native widgets that are available to us. We're truly binding to what is already there. We log in, and so you can see that working there as well. Now I want to leave, let me go in and show you this, the pending approval payments, all right here. The other thing we have in here is we have a complete push notification and SMS messaging system also built in. So we can actually send push notifications to any of these devices, be able to then take action on them. So even if you were an executive on the go and you didn't have your app open, it could be opened and prompted for you to be able to sign directly into that particular item that needs your attention, whether it be the payment, line of credit, being able to look at the wire transfer. So this leads me to one last thing I wanted to cover real quickly here, back on the laptop. Let's see here. I want to talk a little bit about HTML5. It's a piece of technology that everyone seems to be talking about, and at Kony, we support this at a first-class level. We actually are deploying right now and have the full capability of the entire HTML5 spec inside of our platform. So today, even though there are not too many HTML5 browsers in market and devices, you can be prepared for the future, but deliver the apps today on the native platforms and the mobile web that exist in market for the 4 billion plus people that have mobile devices. We're a global company. We support complete internationalization. And with HTML5, we went through and we mapped every single element that's there in the HTML5 spec into the Kony platform. And as you can see in this chart here, the implementation across the different browsers of all the HTML5 features is spotty at best. With the Kony platform, you don't have to worry about that, because as those devices and browsers become available and do support those features, Kony's got you covered. We're the only company in the industry that has an SLA to guarantee to be able to support new OSs or new devices, and sometimes as less as 30 days once it gets released to the developer community. So you don't have to worry about the mobile platform and everything that's there. You can focus on your application. We have vertical apps in retail banking, brokerage, and insurance. Please come by and talk to us afterwards. We'd love to give you a demonstration of those applications and more. Thank you very much.